Hello everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at the old and shady roller coasters of Six Flags AstroWorld. Six Flags over Georgia AstroWorld, usually known simply as AstroWorld, was a Houston, Texas-based seasonal entertainment park. The park was located between Kirby Drive and Fannin Street, directly south of I-610, and was owned and operated by Six Flags. The park first opened on June 1, 1968 as part of the Astro Domain, which was the vision of local philanthropist and former Houston Mayor Roy Hofheinz, and was designed to match the Astrodome. AstroWorld was sold to Six Flags in 1978 by the Hofheinz family. The majority of their rides have been relocated to different parks across the country. So here is a list of Six Flags antique and shady roller coasters of AstroWorld. Before going into the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon. 12. Serpent. Six Flags AstroWorld Serpent was a steel roller coaster. It was developed by Aerodynamics in 1969, making it the park's first roller coaster and the company's last junior mining train. The attraction was demolished after AstroWorld closed at the end of the 2005 operating season on October 30, 2005. 6 cars in a single train. Riders are arranged 2 across in 2 rows in each vehicle for a total of 24 riders each train. There's a green train and a green track. 11. Swamp Buggy. Swamp Buggy was a steel roller coaster that was once situated at Six Flags AstroWorld in Houston, Texas, United States. Along with the Barrel O Fun, it was added in 1970. Viper later took over the space where the ride was located. The ride was a chance rides toboggan with added scenery, including a center tower that resembled a tree trunk. Brown supports and a green track. Trains with only 1 car. Riders are arranged in a single row, 2 across, for a total of 2 per car. 10. Excalibur. Excalibur was a steel family roller coaster at Six Flags AstroWorld in Houston, Texas, United States of America. Dexter Freebish's electric roller ride was created by Aerodynamics and was launched in 1972. In 1981, it was renamed Excalibur. The ride was decommissioned in 1998 and replaced with Serial Thriller in 1999. It was moved to Frontier City in 2000, but it was never used. It was decommissioned in 2005. The ride would turn right after leaving the station, entering a tunnel that acted as a storage room for spare coaster trains. Riders would then proceed to the lift hill, turn around, and then proceed to the first drop. After that, the coaster would take a banked left turn before entering a left descending helix. Riders would then turn left before descending a short drop and jumping over a bunny hop. Riders would then take another banked right turn, which would lead to another bunny hop, followed by another banked right drop. The coaster would then begin the brake run, returning the riders to the station. Each train has 5 cars. Riders are seated in 3 rows, 2 across, for a total of 30 people per train. 9. Texas Cyclone. The Texas Cyclone was a wooden roller coaster at Houston's defunct Six Flags AstroWorld. The roller coaster was 93 feet, 28 meters tall, 3,180 feet, 970 meters long, and had a ride time of 2 minutes and 15 seconds. It was designed by Don Rosser and William Cobb and produced by Frontier Construction Company. It debuted to the public on June 12, 1976. The original Coney Island Cyclone was patterned after Texas Cyclone, which AstroWorld had planned to purchase and relocate to their park before determining the procedure would be too costly. The transfer track is reinstalled in the running position, doubling the roller coaster's capacity by running 2 trains. The manager in charge of the procedure failed to return the track to its running position after the accident. Employees were placed into the train, which was then sent. The train returned to the storage shed, where it slammed into the end of the work track, killing 1 person and wounding 14 others. No one was hurt on the ground. 8. Griezed Lightnin. Griez Lightning was a steel shuttle loop roller coaster at Six Flags AstroWorld's Western Junction. It opened in 1978 and closed along with the rest of the park on October 30, 2005, when AstroWorld closed. The trip begins with a flywheel launch, which propels the train from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4 seconds into an 80-foot vertical loop. It falls backwards into the vertical loop after passing through the vertical loop and hitting a 138-foot vertical spike. The train passes through the station before ascending another tall spike. Finally, the train comes to a halt and returns to the station. 7. Accelerate. Accelerate was an aerodynamic suspended steel roller coaster at Six Flags AstroWorld's Plaza de Fiesta. Accelerate, together with Big Bad Wolf, debuted at Busch Gardens Williamsburg on May 12, 1984. Accelerate consisted of 3 trains, each with 7 cars. During the late 1980s, the number of trains was reduced to 2. 2 lifts, roughly 3,000 feet, 910 meters, of track, many spiral twists, and a view of the river and scenery below were all part of the attraction. The trains flew over the course in 3 minutes, achieving a high speed of 50 feet per second, 15 meters per second. Lift 1 was 81 feet, 25 meters tall, whereas Lift 2 was only 64 feet, 20 meters tall. 6. Viper. Viper was a steel roller coaster in Houston, Texas at Six Flags AstroWorld. The Looping Star model was introduced in 1989 by Anton Schwarzkopf. It was previously known as Jet Scream at Six Flags St. Louis, where it operated from 1981 to 1988. The train climbs an 80-foot lift hill as it leaves the station. It dips to the right when it approaches the peak, passing through a tunnel and achieving a top speed of 48 miles per hour. It makes a vertical circle before turning right. It comes to a halt and makes a left turn. The train enters the last brake run after making a right turn on the ground. 5. Ultra Twister. Ultra Twister was a steel pipeline roller coaster at Six Flags AstroWorld in Houston, Texas, United States. Previously, the coaster was located at Six Flags Great Adventure. Togo, a Japanese business, built it. This was also the first Ultra Twister to open in North America, and it was surprisingly smooth for a Togo-built attraction. There are 7 automobiles. A total of 6 riders per car are arranged 2 across in 3 rows. 4. Batman: The Escape. Batman at Six Flags AstroWorld in Houston, Texas, The Escape, was a steel stand-up roller coaster. Shockwave was the previous name for the ride at 2 other Six Flags sites. Intamin designed the roller coaster, which was built by Gio Vanola. The ride began with a curved initial drop that went directly to a 66-foot tall vertical loop, the attraction's sole inversion. This was followed by an angled loop-style twist and a rise into the mid-course brake run. The track passed through the center of the vertical loop in the second half of the ride, which had additional twists and turns. The Cobra at La Ronde was a clone of this ride when it first opened in 1995. 3. Mayan Mindbender. Mayan Mindbender was an indoor roller coaster at Six Flags AstroWorld's Oriental Village. From 1995 to October 30, 2005, it was in operation. It relocated to Wonderland Amusement Park in Amarillo, Texas in 2006, after the park closed. The Mayan Mindbender was an indoor roller coaster that was themed after a pyramid. Despite its small size and speed, the total darkness enhanced the excitement. Temple music, as well as hissing cats and snakes, added to the fright factor. 12 cars in a single train. A total of 24 cyclists are arranged 2 across in a single row. 2. Texas Tornado. Texas Tornado, formerly Taz's Texas Tornado, was a Schwarzkopf looping coaster that ran from March 14, 1998 until March 14, 2000 at Six Flags AstroWorld. There are 5 trains, each with 6 vehicles. Riders are seated in 2 rows, 2 across, for a total of 24 passengers each train. The elevation of the first 2 loops was raised the most. The Thriller's top speed would be reduced, and the G-forces during the first 2 loops would be reduced. The moderate weather was thought to improve the coaster's performance. It was renamed Zonga after that. Many people have also complained about how harsh the journey is. 1. Serial Thriller. At Six Flags AstroWorld, Serial Thriller was a Vekoma SLC. It was the park's final coaster to open. Excalibur, which closed in 1998, was replaced by this coaster. When the train climbs a 109.3-foot tall chain lift slope, Serial thriller begins. Riders drop to the left at a speed of 49.7 miles per hour at the peak. After that, they go into a rollover inversion. A left-banked hill and a sidewinder follow this piece. The train then makes a right turn after the sidewinder. A double inline twist sends riders spinning. After that, they make a right turn and begin the final braking run. Okay, that concludes today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've made it this far in the video. In the next one, I'll see you again.